Thank you for tuning in to my Positive Perspective Internet show today, where we feature individuals and groups who share the common goal of improving the local Tulsa community. Today's episode is brought to you by Gatorade, a great way to quench your thirst. Joining me on today's episode is Irene Rose. So, Irene, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, Jason?
Good. Nice seeing you.
Thanks for having me.
Great. And what we're discussing in today's episode is an option for people to experience their children's birthdays with and special events. And Irene has a very cool, different idea of doing that idea. So, can you tell us about that idea?
Sure. I run a children's entertainment company called Once Upon a Party, where you dress up as different characters and come and entertain through live music, dancing, songs, crafts, games, stories, skits, dress up, karaoke, you name it, we can do it. So,
Wow.
I'll bring magical entertainment to your birthday and make it come alive.
That's cool. Do you incorporate, any competitions, or is it all just kind of fun? Is it organized, structured like that?
Yes, absolutely. We start with a live sing-along where I come in and play some of the favorite songs from the movies on the guitar. We have different dances choreographed. Sometimes we have the kids sing karaoke, which is always a big hit. Everybody wants to be a star, so when there's a microphone and a real speaker, they put on their glittery hats and their boas and their sunglasses, and it's Broadway in Charleston. So we do that, but there's structure, and then the kids can sing whatever they want, and every party is different, but every party is awesome.
That's cool. That really is fun. And you mentioned sometimes about the dressing up and things. And I know, in Hollywood and children's fairy tales, there's lots of lessons, moral values that go into a lot of those stories. What are some of the ways that you incorporate those with your business?
Well, music is a very powerful tool. So I wrote a song about being beautiful on the inside, and talks about how, being a beauty and being a star and being kind in your heart and being sharing and being kind, and just all the different things that really make a princess a princess. It's not just a princess company, but that seems to be the most popular theme. So
Sure, yeah.
I just really I take my crown off when I'm at the party and I put it on the dog and I say, now is the dog a princess? And all the kids laugh and they say no. I say, well, it must not be the crown, it must not be the dress, it must not be what's on the outside that makes someone a princess. And I try to teach the morals and the ethics that come along with treating people kindly and how to be royalty in your everyday life.
Cool. That's really cool. As far as the services, how far do the operations expand, and kind of how do you look to build upon that in the future?
Well, I've had requests as far as Chicago and Nashville. I mainly stay around the Charleston area. I just got a request from Charlotte today. I'd say probably within about an hour to hour and a half radius we would travel. We've done parties up in Pawleys Island.
Cool.
So, yeah, but it's exciting that the word's getting out there. But I'd say we pretty much try to stick around Charleston and the surrounding hour radius or so.
Of course, Kiwa would be a bad place to do these
I
parties.
have done festivals at Kiwa. I did the Freshfields Easter Festival. I've done the Mount Pleasant Children's Day, Boone Hall Oyster Festival,
Sure.
Taste of Charleston, lots of different festivals. If you see a girl walking around in a big white dress with a guitar, that's probably me.
That's probably you, huh?
Probably me. Same thing.
Well, since you kind of hinted on it, how long has the business been operational? What are some cool stories you can share maybe about past events?
It's been going about a year and a half, and it's really going very well. My first big event was the Taste of Charleston Festival, and I got in with the organizer of that and have been booked subsequently for the next 3 or 4 festivals for that, so that's been really exciting.
That's really good.
My first event was a Halloween party where there were 50 children, all in costumes, and their parents, a big white tent in the backyard, and karaoke. It went very, very well. To be honest, I was a country singer for 5 years, which I still do country shows, but I've had quite a few hiccups at some country shows, and I have not had a hiccup at a Once Upon a Party, which has been a miracle. But everyone has just gone off without a hitch. It's gone great. The kids are always smiling. They're laughing. The parents send me emails how much their kids loved it. They think I'm actually the princess from the movie, so that's fun. But I'd say something that really blessed me was I had worship led at a vacation Bible school on Sullivan's Island, and I had done a party in Mount Pleasant about a year previously, anyway, there was a span of time in between, and a little girl who I didn't remember but came up to me and just started singing the words of the princess song that I had written about being beautiful inside, and I just teared up and I thought, oh my goodness, Once Upon a Party is having a positive impact, not just fun, sparkly, which is great because I love all that kind of stuff, but that the words of the song had gone into her heart and she had remembered what it is to have a heart of character and to be truly beautiful. That made it all worth it.
Awesome. That was pretty cool. How can people get a hold of the Once Upon a Party, to maybe book you?
Well, they have to come to the castle.
Okay.
That's where I live, of course.
Yeah. With their children.
OnceuponAParty.org or Facebook.com/OnceUponAPartyMagic, or directly you can reach me at IreneRoseMusic.com or IreneRoseMusic@gmail.com. That's what I meant.
or sometimes, you play downtown and you can just, run into, and see where you're playing.
I'm everywhere.
Everywhere.
I play shows downtown as well. My music schedule is on Facebook under Irene Rose, or my music website is Irene Rose Music. So, as I said, Once Upon a Party, we do it all. You name what you want. You want singing, you want dancing, you want drama, you want crafts. We can do it. So we're very versatile.
That's awesome. That's
karaoke.
Great. That's great.
I think karaoke is really what sets us apart because I was that country musician. I have the professional sound equipment, so I bring the real microphones and a real speaker and a box full of sparkly props, and the kids just go to town. So I'd say that's our competitive edge that we offer karaoke.
Yeah. So like you said, you got it all, right? That's awesome.
Always growing, expanding.
All right, great.
And hiring. If anybody needs a job as a princess, we're hiring as well. Or a prince.
You have to have some people to fill the orders, I guess, right?
Exactly.
The order forms are growing.
We have too much business to handle sometimes, and we're always looking to expand the team. So.
That's awesome. Good luck with that area. I'm sure it'll be good. Thank y'all for tuning in to the My Positive Productive Internet Show, and have a great day.
On a sunny day, I feel my thoughts drift away. Only good vibes and good times living in my brain. On a sunny day, catch me lamping in the shade, feeling so fine and so high. Oh, my sunny day, still I hope all my efforts will one day pan out. Love within, you'll never be without. So I roll.